Okey. Dah on ni.
Hello everyone, thank you for taking the time to join me today. I hope you are all doing well. For those of you who don't me, my name is Valentino Raffi Sivanov and I'm student majoring in mathematics education at 11 Maret University with my study number is K1324084. Today, I'm here to talk about the scatter diagram and correlation. The goal of this presentation is to explain the scatter diagram. By the end of this session, I hope you will have a clearer understanding of scatter diagram and correlation. Let's get started with the first point, which is what is scatter diagram? What is scatter diagram? Scatter diagram is a type of plot or mathematical diagram using Cartesian coordinates to display values for typically two variables. For a set of data, if the points are coded color or shape or size, one additional variable can be displayed. The data are displayed as a collection of points, as having the value of one variable determining the position on the horizontal axis and the value of other variable determining the position on vertical axis. Purpose scatter diagrams. The purpose of scatter diagram is to visually determine the presence and strength of a relationship or correlation between two quantitative variables. A scatter diagram is used to show whether or not there is a relationship or correlation between two quantitative variables in bivariate data. These two variables are called the independent variable represented by X and the dependent variable representation by Y. History of scatter diagram. According to Michael Friendly and Daniel Dennis, the defining characteristic distinguishing scatter plot from line charts is the representation of specific observation of bivariate data, where one variable is plotted on the horizontal axis and the other on the vertical axis. The two variables are often abstract from a physical representation, like the spread of pulse on a target or a geographic or celestial projection. While Edmund Halley created a bivariate plot of temperature and pressure in 1686, he omitted the specific data point used to demonstrate the relationship. Friendly and Dennis argued that his visualization differed from a true scatter plot. They attribute the first scatter plot to John Herschel in the 1833. Herschel plot the angel between the central star in the constellation Virgo and Gamma Virgin over time to observe how the angel changed instead of relying on calculation. He used freehand drawing and human judgment. Sir Francis Galton extended and popularized the scatter plot and many other statistical tools to pursue a scientific basis for Phoenix. When in 1800 1986, Kelton published a scatter plot and correlation ellipse of the height of parents and children. The extended Herschel's mere plotting of data, point pinning, and averaging adjacent cells to create a smoother visualization. Carlson, R. A. Fisher, and other statisticians and eugenetics built on Kelton's work and formulated correlation and significance testing. Drawing a scatter diagram manually. Step 1. Determine the independent variable x and dependent variable. Step 2. Draw a horizontal axis, x-axis, and a vertical axis, y-axis. Step 3. Set the scale for each axis including the smallest and large data values. Step 4. Plot the data points as pairs. For example, in a group of babies, data on their age and diaper use were collected. A 2-month-old baby used 14 diapers. A 4-month-old baby used 11 diapers. A 6-month-old baby used 10 diapers. An 8-month baby used 9 diapers. And a 10-month-old baby used 7 diapers. Next, we present the data in a scatter diagrams. The pair of age and diaper usage are plotted as point on Cartesian plane, and point 2, 14, point 4, 11, point 6, 10, point 8, 9, and point 10, 7. Observing the pattern of the points in the scatter diagrams, we can see downward trend. This pattern indicates a negative correlation between the two variables, meaning that as the baby's age increases, their daily usage tends to decrease. Type of relationship, direction, and diagram shapes. Number 1. Positive linear. The scatter plot shows a relationship that is aligned in the same direction and from a straight line based on the equation obtained. When the value of x increases, the value of y also increases. Number 2. Negative linear. The scatter plot shows a relationship involving both variables. When the value of x increases, the value of y decreases. The equation from a straight line, therefore, it is called a negative linear scatter plot. Number 3. Positive curve linear. The scatter plot is almost the same as the positive linear one, except that the resulting in from a curve due to the quadratic equation. Number 4. Negative curve linear. The scatter plot is almost the same as the negative linear one, except that the resulting line from a curve due to the quadratic equation. Number 5. Curve linear. This scatter plot illustrates a condition where a relationship is found between variable x and variable y that increases but when reaching maximum, both experience a decrease, so curve linear. This scatter plot illustrates a condition where a relationship is found between variable x and variable y that increases but when reaching a maximum, both experience decreases. So, the line produced also form a quadratic equation curve. Indeterminate. The scatter plot shows that there seems to be a relationship between variable x and y, as if they do not influence each other at all, because the resulting diagram is scattered randomly and without any pattern. And next, what is correlation? Correlation is a measure of the extent to which two variables are related. Essentially, the function of correlation is to standardize the result of covariance, a measure of relationship between two variables that is obtained based on the direction of the data trend. There are three types of correlation. Types of correlation. Number 1, positive correlation. Positive correlation is the relationship between two variables when both variables move in the same direction. Therefore, one variable increases when the other variable increases, or one variable decreases when the other also decreases. Example, horse studied and exam score. Number 2, negative correlation. Correlation is the relationship between two variables when an increases in one variable is associated with the decreases in the other variable. One variable increases while the other decreases. Example, speed of a car and travel time. Number 3 is no correlation. No consistent pattern between two variables. Example, shoe size and IQ. In conclusion, scatter diagrams are a powerful tool for visually identifying the relationship between two variables. They provide an intuitive access pattern, trend, and potential correlation. Understanding correlation helps us measure the strength and direction of this relationship, allowing us to make informed prediction and decision. While correlation does not imply causation, scatter diagram remains essential in exploratory data analysis. Thank you for attention, and I hope this presentation has helped clarify how scatter diagram and correlation can be applied in various fields. Thank you guys.